Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Rocketcast. Today, I'm joined by Big Perms and our resident video editor slash part-time furry, Bizraeli. We've This is the third time we've done this intro, and he hates it more each time that I call him a furry.
Yeah, because now there's audio evidence of that 3 times over.
Yeah, 3 times you've admitted to it. I'm also joined by a baby, so if you guys hear any of that, my bad. I'll do my best to mute whenever she's squawking like that. So, first order of business, we what happened? Who muted?
I'm not muted.
Okay. First order of business, we did a nice little merger with formerly Matrix Samurai. Now they are RBX Samurai. That's going to be a big one for us because we have always been slightly lacking on, we'll call it what it is, the shills, the warm bodies for spreading the word. And we're going to be able to take over, the management of their token, which from what I gathered, a good chunk of them never even wanted a token. They just wanted to get their work done and clock out, without having to worry about pricing and all of that. So that'll work to their benefit. To our benefit, we have a marketing division now. So, it's. I think it's going to work out well. It's another example of the world going to shit around RBX whenever we have big plans. But I think Cy worked this out well enough that we're going to come out ahead.
Yeah, I agree. It's actually funny because earlier today I was. Do you remember the RBX the Rocket Bunny ecosystem video, that like 5 minute long one?
Mm-hmm.
I was rewriting the script for RBX earlier today, and it's funny looking back at back in, I don't know, April or May when I made that video, and seeing like how much has been, not only promised, but how much has been, acted on, and those promises have been fulfilled. But then also a lot of stuff that, Cy never told anybody about, and he's done. I mean, like the way the exchange is working right now is so good.
It's so smooth.
Yeah, it's so good. It's very, very impressive. But then, like looking at the features that the Rocket Bunny ecosystem had that we've now surpassed, and then just the fact that we're going to be having this marketing division now is, I think, the one thing that's really going to help bring it all together. Because I feel like you said, that was the one thing that was missing from the entire project, was just one more thing to not only make projects happy, projects that decide to list with us, but also just help us get projects. Because Cy is really only one guy, but to be able to have an army of people out there pull these projects in, it's going to be huge. And I think MXS is also going to be extremely happy in the long run for this too. I mean, I think they're happy in the short run.
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, judging by what happened, I don't know. I don't know if it's common knowledge what happened, but one of their one of the top dogs got a nice little offer from a different marketing organization, and he signed all the deals with us. He signed all the deals with their previous people, and then kind of stepped out at the last minute and took quite a few people with him. So the ones that, you know, I get it. You know, you go where the money is, and I don't fault him for it. Maybe how it was handled, sure, but um, the people that stuck around, they're kind of. I think that the general idea was, well, what now?
Yeah.
And I think Cy coming up with this, I said when we were in the meeting, I said, God, I'm glad you're steering this ship, man, because it was, we had, at least I did, I had that same thought of, what now? But I think this will ensure that everyone comes out ahead.
Yeah, and I think one good way to look at it too is the people that stayed with MXS, that they're probably diehards and
Hmm.
really like the project in general. So I think that's one good thing to take out of it as well.
No, that's kind of what I'm getting at. What do you think of it, Biggie?
I'm thinking that edible's hidden, but it's great, dude.
Always the professional.
It's awesome because we have the technology side
Yep.
and now we have the marketing side.
Yep.
And when you put those two together, it's just gonna make sweet, sweet money babies.
Well, and we've been doing some putting in the legwork to get the sales division going too, huh?
We
I
actually
know.
had maybe a good day today on the sales division.
Yeah, I know I've closed a couple, and you've brought in a few. I know you've been putting in the legwork, reaching out to people,
Yeah,
but
I gotta stop cold calling all these people, dude. I gotta stop
yeah.
sounding like I'm a little GD when I'm approaching people. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little
And I think
MLM.
I think that's something that we could task MXS with, or sorry, RBX Samurai with, is being that go between and finding the new projects without, and then sending them up the ladder.
Hmm. That's
I
probably
think.
should how it should work, and it's honestly, I'm not so sure if there's too much of that structuring out there in the crypto world right now.
If there is, it's all, truly informal. I don't know. I don't know that people have been kind of splintering or dividing out, um, quite like this, and bringing these people in instead of having to build your own, marketing division. Just bringing one in was, I think, an inspired decision.
Well, it's the best decision because none of us are marketers.
No.
I think it's safe to say all the RBX core team, as much as we try, they're just MXS. They're marketers, and we're not. So,
Right. Yeah, you're
and
it's
we
a
have technology that they don't. So it's going to be fantastic, and I'm glad they're on board.
yeah, and nothing bad against marketers. It's definitely a skill set, but it's not something that everyone is born with. Oh,
No,
don't
it's
start
not what we
smoking.
do, but it is what they do. So
And it's what
that's
they've been
sick.
doing, and their
Hey,
results kind of speak for themselves.
I'm looking at my line here. I'm not coming in super quiet, am I?
No, you're all right.
All right. I'm trying to like not have my mouth engulfing my microphone.
Oh. We also had an update on the Facebook page. We had the RBX official Facebook was, I believe it was,
Community
well,
driven.
community driven, correct. Community run, community admin, community moderated, whatever you want to call it. And one of our biggest players over there was, Tater Tot, um, guy named Andrew, who recently, sad to say, passed away. Um, we did we did kind of an informal, memorial service for him, which Biz, you did that video, and
Yeah.
God, it the tears welled up, man. But so anyway, somebody decided to take advantage of this tragedy and essentially hijack the official Facebook page. Um, Baby's starting to squawk, so I'll let Biggie figure this one out or explain this one out.
Yeah, so there's just this other guy left over, and I guess he was higher up in the ladder than most after Tater. I'm thinking that's what happened. And he decided to change the RBX face group into an altcoin pump and dump face group, Facebook group, which is what it sounds like the name. I'm not going to say the name, but so anyway, now there's a new RBX official Facebook group owned and ran by the core team, so it's not going to get hijacked. And you guys should follow that one. We'll probably put the link in because this goes on YouTube, so we'll put the link in the description. But yeah, so that's what happened with that. If in case anybody was wondering, another thing too, I wanted to touch on with our MXS merger, um, that could happen or not could happen that people might think is happening is with the MXS merger, your RBX, your value, nothing's going to be diluted. They're getting their own coin to the side, their own coin, RBX Samurai coin, and that's how we will be paying out marketing and proceeding that way.
Right. So, and that'll be essentially managed by the RBX team. But the ones that are putting in the work and have earned the right to get paid for their shillitude, that will continue as planned, and it won't be yeah. I did see some questions about, well, is this just going to be RBX or are we getting paid in this? And no, it'll be a separate coin, um, just under that same umbrella. So
Separate division of the massive crypto entity RBX.
the force of nature.
It's pretty awesome. I I can kind of compare it to another project I'm invested in, not a part of, but I'm invested in Wax, and Wax has had a crazy run. These past couple of days or weeks, I don't have the chart on my computer, but and you could have bought it on massive discount. I still think it's discounted for all of 2020 and 2019. And she is fucking sending. And it's pretty much the boat RBX is in right now because the chart is massive dog dookie. And with all these developments and this advertising that's going to be happening, she's going to fucking send. She's going to send hard.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
pumped
just a
about
waiting
it.
game.
Because we suck ass at marketing, and I'm really glad this worked out this way.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about it. Originally, I think our original term was what, 45 days under MXS?
Yep.
So I think we came out ahead on this one because now it's a permanent fixture.
No, it was. Yeah, I'm glad. Like you said previously, I'm glad Psycor was the head because I was not in the right emotional space at the time to come up
Yeah,
with an idea
I
like
think we
that.
were both. I think we were both prepared to go to war, huh?
Oh, 100%.
Which
It's
was
always war, never love.
probably not the right answer.
No, it was definitely not the right answer. We got the right answer. Psy
We
came
did.
up with the right answer, thank God.
I gave us the right answer. The
He
Psycor giveth and the Psycor taketh away.
he makes it easy, man. That's for damn sure.
I certainly wouldn't have thought of trying to merge with MXS after what happened. But I'm glad Cy thought of that for sure.
No,
Yeah.
it was a fucking 200 IQ play, and I'm glad they're on board.
Yeah, it was. There really wasn't any. I mean, there was a couple of I don't know, power struggle-y moments, just kind of making sure that they weren't getting the raw deal, but there wasn't any major pushback. There's been a little bit from what I'm imagining are false flag infiltrators, but that's just my schizo brain going.
Well, anybody who's smart enough is going to see what's happening, and if they're not on board or in, they're probably going to shit bricks because they realize what just happened and what this fucking means for the project. But anyway, did you moving on to other things? What else did you have on the docket?
We had, I don't know, outside of, I don't know if we're allowed to talk about the new partnership for the bridge.
No, not at all. It's
Not
not
at
a
all.
go. It's not a go
It's
for
not a go
thing.
yet.
Did you want to talk about the Twitter accepting crypto thing?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to talk about.
There you go. Thanks, Biz.
Nobody used that feature. If you are into any sort of conspiracies or hate the government or think if there's any way,
Or no, honestly, if they added Ethereum as a way to tip people, so if you just like money, don't use that feature.
dude.
You're
If
gonna be
you're
tipping
like
someone $10 and paying 30 in gas.
yeah, God forbid you use like your wallet you don't want anybody knowing about to like send I don't know, send your favorite escort a tip on Ethereum. Don't do it. Don't link your wallet to your fucking Twitter. Just don't do it.
This sounds like personal experience.
No, dude.
No.
If they're not walking down the street in the middle of the night on a sketchy road, I don't want it.
That's true. I know how you get down. Less witnesses that way, right?
It's kind of cool though. I mean, that they put it is really bullish as
Bullish.
it's bullish as fuck, and it's sick, dude.
Go ahead.
Oh, the one thing that I was actually kind of shocked about, and not that this is something that I think about or care about, but just knowing how much the corporations are so uptight about the energy usage of like Ethereum and Bitcoin and stuff like that. I'm actually shocked to see that Twitter did it.
Oh, dude, because deep down, it's just a fucking marketing ploy. Nobody really gives a shit.
Oh, I know that, but just knowing what some of those corporations are thinking about, I mean, it's surprising. It's very surprising.
Let's just be honest here. We all know that they might even care about that stuff, but you know what they care about more?
Money.
Appeasing their government overlords. And what's a better way to do that than to offer a nice fucking feature? Because it's pretty sweet, right?
A nice, sweet honeypot.
A feature for people to link their Twitter profile to their crypto
wallets.
I mean, this is Twitter we're talking about here.
It's Twitter. Lots of people will do it. They will do it.
Oh, they're going to do it up, dude.
Oh, God, there's going to be so much data mining. Oh, God, the databases. They're going to be full.
Dude, we thought what Uniswap was doing was bullshit.
Oh, yeah,
dude, this is the fucking...
We didn't talk about Uniswap either.
Yeah,
so we could
IRS agents are stroking their dicks through their pants right now with this thing, dude.
I bet.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably, guess that it's not coincidence that, a week after Uniswap updates their terms of service, basically saying they're going to be tracking all that stuff, that Twitter comes out with that. I would not be surprised at all.
And Dorsey leaves because I think Jack Dorsey was pretty strongly opposed to implementing crypto tipping and that kind of stuff.
Probably because he knew what they were really trying to do. He couldn't publicly say it.
I don't think he really cares. I don't think he's going to be.
Can't say I like the guy, But
I don't think he's your white knight.
no one's my white knight, dude.
I am.
Uh,
Eh.
that's for the bedroom, dog.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I won't tell tales out of school.
But yeah, out of school. So you're saying these sessions have been educational?
Yes.
Oh, that's
incredibly.
Good. Looks like I know what I'm doing. Doing my job.
No, it's education through the wrong way. It's learning by mistake.
Oh my god! What else are we going to talk about?
I want to get people might not even know about the whole Uniswap thing. We should dig into that.
Uniswap's building profile on fucking wallets to try to dox you.
So the way that they say is it's to counter ransomware and to counter money laundering and to counter, whatever black market dealings that apparently are so rampant in the Ethereum world. Never mind that all of this shit is all public on the blockchain anyway. But that's their reasoning, their official reasoning behind it. But I honestly, I think it's a lot more sinister. I think they're trying to tag, to put names to faces, or at least put wallets to amounts moving around, and then permanently having records of that.
No, yeah, the IRS has done this via the fiat system for years. Right. I mean, well, the thing is, right, is everybody's like, oh, it's all on the blockchain. It's like, but if you know what you're doing, you're not going to catch me.
Yeah, because everyone knows that it's all
Monero.
On the blockchain. So
Monero's a thing.
Right. Very smart people are figuring out ways around it.
They've already figured it out. And the very smart people who have been paid shit tons of money to unfigure it out haven't been able to do it.
Well, that's a good thing.
Soon.
I'm not saying I subscribe to that, but I definitely subscribe that everyone deserves their privacy.
Well, yeah, everyone does. Everyone deserves financial privacy.
Yeah.
Nothing builds a more intimate and better profile on an individual than having someone's financial history.
Right.
You learn everything you ever want to know about somebody.
Mm-hmm. What they like, what they spend their money on, where they go to the dentist, their whole life.
Yeah, everything. What they eat.
And if you have enough of that data, you could essentially build a map of where that person's going to be at any point during the day.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Besides, dude, if cartels have taught us anything, you can move money. It doesn't matter where the fuck you move it, whether it's crypto or fucking fiat or traditional finance. You're not going to get stopped. Crime's going to happen. This whole prevention of trying to prevent somebody from maybe doing something is doing nothing but taking your rights away. Which is why takes us to our next segment, DAOs.
Okay.
The United States government. I literally just said that because this thing popped up on my computer of this DAO trying to buy an NBA team.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but so the way they did is they crowdsourced the money by selling NFTs. Okay. And instantly came to mind because it's like, how do you rug an NFT project? Dude, this is how you rug an NFT project. You make a DAO.
Hey, don't give our alpha. Stop it.
But you can say like, oh, I'm going to do something stupid like buy a constitution or buy an NBA team. Why a bunch of people would want to co-share an NBA? So this actually brings me to my other better idea. Forget the alpha. What if you had a DAO? And I know it doesn't really work like this, but what if you had a DAO, like say the Walmart DAO, right? And then all the employees of Walmart would just keep putting money into the DAO until the DAO had enough money to buy enough shares to take majority ownership of Walmart. And then Walmart would technically be owned by its workers, by the employees. That'd be kind of fucking cool.
Wouldn't that require the ones holding the majority shares at the moment, the Waltons? Wouldn't that require them selling?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't really work like that in the end. But something like that could happen. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
On like a different, I'm not sure if it would ever work because you always have the board members and they would have to sell out their shares.
What team was that Dow trying to buy?
It's called the House of Kraus. So they're trying to buy the what the fuck were they trying to buy? It's the name of some coach for. Dude, I'm on their Twitter and they don't. I don't fucking know. What NBA team were they trying to buy?
Are they just trying to buy just any NBA team?
No. It's specifically named. They call it the Kraus House because there's a coach of this NBA team. An NBA team, Kraus House flight paper.
Is it a WNBA team?
Chicago's. So no, nobody want to buy that shit.
The Bulls.
The Bulls. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So he was the general manager of the Bulls from 85 to 03.
So I think they're trying to buy the Bulls.
Wow. So he had all six, or he had 6 of their championships under his belt.
Okay, maybe this is the end game, right? So, basketball perceived global phenomenon NBA on its way to eventually earning an annual revenue. Oh, that's Michael Jordan. Because basketball teams earn revenue, right? I don't know how sports work.
Quite a
so
bit.
maybe that's like the gig, right? You get everybody in the DAO to buy the team, and then the revenue is revenue shared to all the holders.
That makes sense.
Man, that just doesn't seem like it would be that much revenue split like that.
It's a lot of revenue. It's a shit.
Yeah, but I mean,
maybe not so much with the NBA side as it would like the NFL, but that's essentially how the Packers work right now without a DAO, and it's publicly owned.
Really?
Yeah, the Packers have always been publicly owned.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Who owns it? How do you own the Packers?
You have to live in I think it's Green Bay or the outskirts of. But yeah, you have to live within a certain area and you can buy shares.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of a cool way to get a diehard fan base.
Oh, well, and it's the Packers, so they are as diehard as they come.
Yeah.
I mean, their team sucks, but it is what it is. That's not their fault.
What about the Bills?
There we go.
Hey, now it's a party.
John joined.
John's in. And we answered the question.
How's that side project going?
With your attitude, it's never going to get done.
God damn it, we're losing so much money.
He stands to make more money finishing it than to stiff arm me on this.
I know, but I think it's a pride thing at this point.
Oh, I know. John's a man of principle.
He's a principled man.
Any kind of sick fuck that would just go run 100-mile marathons has to be a man of principle. Man of discipline. He's not moved by the money.
You're leaving out the possibility of me just being fucking stupid.
Or you
see that's the thing.
Done and just cutting us the fuck out.
That's the thing though. Is I don't want to give any energy to that possibility, John.
You could be dealing with a fucking crypto Forrest Gump here for all you guys.
That's fine. Keep on running, homie. Run your way to figure out these API problems.
Let's see. We got Ethereum DAO. We got Binance DAO. We got we got KuCoin DAO. We got Kronos DAO. That's about it. All right. So
Ethereum's booling out today.
it did, yeah. It's been running.
There was like a Bloomberg article that said Bitcoin down 20% and enters bear market. And then shit bounces.
Bloomberg also said that an SUV ran over a bunch of people in a small town in Minnesota. So,
I mean, it did. So I hope that SUV
not on its own.
Jail.
Not on its own.
Ban SUVs. Why do we need to own SUVs anyway? Why do you need all those chairs?
Why do you
need a motor?
You know who owns SUVs? The government. Why do we need government spec assault SUVs?
That's what I'm saying. You replace the government with a DAO.
I could see that.
Government DAO.
All I'm saying is it's a lot less likely you're going to fucking change votes on the blockchain.
That's true. No,
that's why they don't want it.
We had that idea for RBX, didn't we? RBX voting? RBX ballot?
Electoral college goodbye.
They don't have... All right, man. So today there are approximately 361,000 owners of the Green Bay Packers.
Jeez. And do they get paid out?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It just goes to show you not everything is better decentralized. Because as Dave said previously a couple minutes ago, they suck shit.
They don't suck that much shit. They just, it's the Packers.
I don't know, dude. I don't do sports.
I know. You're not really a
go sports
guy.
Love sports. Go sports.
Love that sports ball.
Yeah, let's do some sports. Let's go watch sports.
They do sports. Play some sports.
You can watch sports on Sunday, right? That's when they have sports on.
They got sports on other days too.
I mean, you can just say that you're low testosterone and not competitive, Biggie. It's fine.
No, I'm just competitive on bigger, better stages, brother.
Yeah. Like gay porn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real man sport.
That separates the men from the boys.
The amount of hip strength you have to have to fucking break in a new one.
Imagine the core. Imagine the core.
That is blood flow.
I don't want to imagine that core.
Imagine the core, Biz. Imagine it. Picture it. Visualize the core.
Just visualize it with some fur around it, dude. You're into that kind of shit.
Go. Now he's listening.
I'm never going to live that down.
You can't. It's you.
You keep bringing it back up. It's just you. No one else is doing it. It's just you. It's like you want to subject us to your perversions. Is that your kink?
No.
Making us experience your perversions?
His kink is fucking animals.
Oh, that's right. Well, no, people in animal suits.
He could be a furry exhibitionist. It's fine. We don't kink shame here.
Does that just mean you take off your fursuit? What does that mean?
No. I don't fucking know.
You exhibit the furry.
Chris will tell us.
Yes, what does that mean?
I think he just means that I like to show people furry stuff.
Do what?
Okay, so just clip out that one sentence that he said. I like to show people furry stuff, and that's good.
All right, cool.
It's on the record.
I got it. It's already clipped. Let's go.
Good talk.
Oh, Christ.
Solid podcast. Good team.
Let's see.
You're such a piece of shit.
All right, so we covered furries. Am I paused?
It could be a rich piece of shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
You could. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, yep. That's all I have to say about it, too. You could be a rich piece of shit, too.
Maybe I am already a rich piece of shit.
No, listen, man. Having a couple $100,000 in the bank, whatever, it's not rich. I I'm trying to buy politicians, John.
Does it say Dave's offline right now?
Dave is offline right now.
Yeah.
Dave keeps experiencing technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Dave
Am I back?
Dave might have left the Philippines, but the Philippines tech never left him.
I'm not back.
Yeah,
You're
you are.
back.
I'm back?
Nah, the audio's not showing on.
Yeah,
my
it's not
for
show.
him.
It's not showing as recording. We're gonna lose my freaking
It's
audio
showing. It's showing for me.
Yeah, I see yours,
Really?
Dave. Yep.
Yeah.
I know, but I don't see it on mine. It doesn't fucking matter. I'll just record a solo track and dub it in. It won't make any sense, but you know,
That'd be so sick.
we'll just be having different arguments. You'll be talking about DAOs, and I'll be talking about different DAOs. I don't know. I'm not a creative type.
Goose coin, man. Honk.
Honk!
Honk.
Honk!
Dude, what's Goosecoin sitting at right now?
Not much.
70 something.
Honk!
What's liquidity at?
30 something.
I think it's in the 20s.
Is it?
No.
Honk. 23. I believe that's. Is that total? Is that going to be total, or is that just the B&B?
That's total.
Okay,
23.
Yeah, 23.
So like 11 and a half.
So you were totally wrong, Biz.
Yeah, I was way off.
You were way off.
John,
No, I've actually been super happy with the Goose Token. Not just the price action, but it's just fun to go in there and look at whatever Goose memes people are coming up with.
There's some good ones.
I still think my favorite one though is the Unabomber one.
Okay.
That one's my favorite.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's so funny because it's like peak capitalism and just juxtaposed with what he believed is just I just thought there's something hilarious about it.
I have been honking at strangers. Is that normal?
No, I fucking do it all the time now to marketers. I'll literally just put honk as a reply.
I'm talking about like in my day-to-day life. Yeah. I think
that's a problem. You should see a doctor.
Honk at strangers. The doctors won't have me, man. They said it's too much work. They don't have the time for that kind of project.
Is Sai supposed to drop in, or did I miss him?
No, I think he's eating dinner.
Everyone's eating fucking dinner.
John, what do we have for dinner, dude?
Yeah, what do we have to?
My wife.
Ooh, my wife.
Ooh, how'd Sancho taste, dude?
Pretty good.
Fag.
What?
Took part in some real man sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you film it?
You know it.
Did you get paid?
Hell no. I ain't that good.
I tipped John on Twitter.
Did you use Ethereum? Did you use your
Yes, I did.
secret wallet?
Yes, I did.
Cool.
I signed it with my real name too.
Mm-hmm.
John already knows my real name.
And your social security number.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I do a couple things, and everyone thinks I'm a freaking glowy.
Well, you act entirely like a glowy, so you can't fault us for that.
Nah.
That's it. Just nah.
Nah, I can't.
Pretty non-committal.
I don't blame
there. Oh shit! All right.
I mean, anything I said, you guys wouldn't fucking believe me. So.
Well, yeah, because you're a glowy.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what a
Might as well
glowy
just-
would say.
Might as well just lean into it.
Just lean heavy into it.
Just
You might as well just
did with his furries.
You might as well go talk to a recruiter and just, make it official.
Go get my compartmentalized top secret clearance again.
Mhm.
Have a good time.
Again. Got him!
Mission accomplished, boys.
We got him.
Dude, getting your
Taking
clearance
him
back is harder
downtown.
than you think.
It is.
I have a buddy who's been trying to get his clearance back, and he can't fucking. He's been waiting on it for like 3 years.
Well, did he put you as a reference? Because that might be the
No,
problem.
he's smarter than that, dude.
That would fuck it up.
He's smarter than all of us, man. He doesn't just fucking spend his whole day on fucking Telegram.
That's a pretty low bar right there.
Yeah,
but
you can't.
I'm assuming that you meant better than that.
No, it's. I did mean
Nah,
better.
you did.
I hate it. Sorry, dude. I was looking at
Yeah, you were doing
Untitled.
other thing. You were looking at the Unabomber. Did we ever find out if Ted Kaczynski does have a Twitter handle?
He probably does. Let me look.
At Uncle Ted. At repercussions of the Industrial Revolution.
Dude, if Ted Kaczynski doesn't have a Twitter handle, I'm making one.
Oh, you know somebody's already parked that.
100%. If not, we got to make a Ted Kaczynski shitcoin.
Ooh.
He doesn't really. There's only like Ted. Unabomb these nuts. These tweets are protected. Only approved followers. So he's gonna be instantly fucking shadow banned. Figures, dude. But he only coined it. And dude, we missed it by like a year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he joined in December, or I guess more than a year now. No, about a year. December 2020.
So we could have been
Could
at
have had
Real
that,
Ted.
dude.
How about at Real Ted? Is that taken? The real Unabomber?
There's a couple Ted Kaczynskis. Oh, that one just disappeared.
That would be an unfortunate name to have, huh?
That would be one of the more unfortunate names I could think of.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how many Jared Fogels out there, but that's a rough gig, too. I bet you there's a bunch of Chris Chans.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I don't think Ghislaine Maxwell is a common name, though. I think you probably dodged that bullet.
There's got to be like a term for having in the name of somebody infamous, but not getting your name until they become infamous.
Like after or before?
Yeah, like let's say it's like 1950 and I'm like 20 years old and my name's Adolf Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't change my name, but some guy did some stuff, allegedly.
God damn it. This is a family show, you people.
And so I got a bad name, but it's not my fault. What would that be called at that moment?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Ironically, I'll bet you anything that there probably is a German word for that. Probably some
Schitzel.
something.
God, fucking.
Is it
Search goes on.
Reichfuhrer? God, it always devolves into this, doesn't it? Why can't we be
It's probably
cool?
it's probably like 14 syllables and 88 characters long.
What's it
But
called?
at that point, though, your parents would be the ones to blame. However, if you were to be named that, like, in the 30s...
It's just like right now.
What if you were born in 1946 and your name was Adolf Hitler?
You know,
God.
that
Bringing it back, boys.
that may be questionable because I don't think that a lot of that stuff was really made that public until a little later.
I'm pretty
My
sure.
understanding, it was like kind of right away after the war.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the war was well documented.
Yeah, but
because
numbers
the
have
European
changed since then.
Well, yeah, obviously, but the European
Jesus
front
fucking
ended
Christ, you
way.
guys.
Dude, there's 46. Dude, check it out. There's 46,000 people living in Germany right now. The name Adolf.
Well, it's Adam, isn't it? I think it's the German name for Adam. It might.
Like, I think they would still kill it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna name my next kid Pol Pot. You know, set him up for success.
There's a bunch of famous people named Adolf.
It's a common name. Well, it was a common name.
He killed off a whole name and a whole facial hairstyle too.
No.
I think he was an originator on that one.
Nah, Charlie Chaplin, I thought.
Did he steal Charlie Chaplin?
I think it was just a popular style at the time.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it was like a World War I regulation style mustache.
So it's like
in Germany.
It's like the Northeast cop having the dick tickler on his face. It's just kind of a uniform item.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha. It makes sense. It doesn't, but it does. What's
It's the government. Nothing makes sense, but it does. It do be like that sometimes.
It do. They think it don't, but it do. See, now I'm just looking up history's greatest monsters for baby name ideas.
Wonder if you can name your kid like a trademark name like Pepsi. And then have them use it.
Hi.
And them being in the clear.
Hi, I'm Dave, and this is my kid, Sprite Pepsi. Ooh. Oh, he looks cool.
Who's that?
Who?
Tomas de Torquemada. He was the guy that presided over the Spanish Inquisition. That was his baby.
That's the kind of person that you're looking for.
Yeah, no, I mean, you could. There's a plenty of infamous people, but I want the big ones. You know.
Okay, I was thinking, like, have you ever heard of Albert Fish?
No.
Sounds familiar.
He ate children.
Oh yeah, he's the Australian dude, right?
How did he? Where was he getting these kids? Elaborate on this story.
No, he was in New York City. He kidnapped, killed, and ate children.
Jesus, when?
Cool.
In the
last week.
In the 30s. In the 30s.
Yes.
Oh, you ever what's the? Is it the Terror of White Castle? The Butcher of White Castle. There's a book about a guy who had a murder house in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, but actually,
Barack Obama.
Oh, this episode can't go out.
You say that every time.
I know.
Henry Mansfield Howard.
There it is. Yeah. So the dude, H.H. Howard, H.H. Holmes. That's right.
Yeah.
The Devil of White City, I think was the name of the book. But yeah, the guy made a bunch of money murdering heiresses. He'd take out life insurance policies on them, and then so he got to the point where he built this big hotel in around the time of the World's Fair in Chicago, but he built it with a secret basement and chutes in the walls and crematoriums and gas chambers, and
I think he had it piped up. Well, at least what I remember hearing about it, he had the rooms piped up so he could pump toxic gas into specific rooms.
Some of like the wall sconces were toxic gas dispensers. It's a really interesting book if you want to see what one of history's most depraved people was like in his life. But I think that would be a good role model for your kids.
Henry Holmes. Yeah, that's a cool name. Henry H. Holmes. He had all 3 H's. Wow.
Yeah, it was H. Holmes. There he is. But he was born Herman Mudgett.
Herman.
Yeah.
You gotta go with Herman, dude. You gotta bury that shit deep.
Yeah.
Herman Merman.
Oh, shit, he had like a medieval stretching rack, too? That's good shit.
So he had fun with it.
Yeah, so he has been directly linked to at least 27 murders, but the number is hovering around 200.
Now that's some cool crypto talk.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good exit because I got the baby screaming at me again.
All right. Love you.
Thanks for coming by, Biz, you furry fuck. And John, I appreciate it. And then Biggie, it's whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Do
your thing.
It's whatever. All right.
Well, thank you very much for having me on. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you holding off for me to eat my dinner, too.
We did no such thing.
We didn't hold off. We just couldn't get a fucking recording going.
Yeah. We're out.